What is going on, everybody? I am Black Glove Reviews. If you like slashers, if you like the giallo horror, all that good stuff, this is Black Glove Reviews. You can find me here on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, and you can also find me in Letterboxd under the name Black Glove Reviews. Thoughts and review today. This is from Jen, aka formerly known, I think, as Jen's Reviews from the Grave. I recently did a post like a few months ago, what the horror films you'd like me to kind of do. I did Pet Sematary for Eric. Hey, Internet Eric here. Hope he's doing good too. I'll put their channel names in the description. Definitely check them out. It's very cool to see them doing what they do. But I did Pet Sematary. We're doing the sequel, which is also directed by Mary Lambert. That is Pet Sematary 2 from 1992. Of course, directed by Mary Lambert. Directed the first film. Written by Richard Oughton, I believe. Stars Edward Furlong, yeah, from Terminator 2, and another film I still need to see. I forget the name of it right now. Boy, the Rad King knows what I'm talking about. And, of course, American History X. Of course, we have Anthony Edwards, great actor, which I remember from ER. Of course, he's Top Gun. Of course, he's Goose. Good all-around actor. Of course, the great Clancy Brown, the Kurgan, as Sheriff Gus. Also, Anthony Edwards plays his dad, Chase. Edward Furlong plays Jeff. And then his friend that he meets when he goes to this town, Jason McGuire, plays Drew. This is filmed in Sonoya, Georgia, I believe, and stuff like that. A good Halloween film for the spooky season, which we're one day away from. So this takes place, I think it's a few years. I think it's maybe 10 years or something like that. It's kind of crazy to think. Basically, Jeff's mother is an actress, and she dies on set. She gets electrocuted. They all do the funeral, and they move back to this town where the Creeds lived. She gets buried there. You get introduced to Sheriff Gus, who's really Clancy Brown plays a great bully piece of shit in this. Anyway, he says, "Oh, you're coming back here? Yeah, getting out of Los Angeles, coming to move here." Basically, his son doesn't like that one bit. They're getting used to everybody in the town, of course, bully kids, all this other stuff. He befriends Drew, and Drew has this dog. So basically, Sheriff Gus sells these rabbits, these white rabbits and stuff, and the dog keeps on getting to these rabbits. He finally shoots and kills the dog, and they tell the story one time during Halloween, during a campfire, of what happened to the Creeds. Basically, Ellie Creed is the last one of this family. Said she went into a mental institution and that she'd gotten out, or that's how the story goes. Now, there's stuff behind this film of what Mary Lambert originally wanted to do. Make it like an official sequel. That, of course, didn't happen. But we get some interesting stuff in here. So basically, the dog gets shot and killed. And they go to the Pet Sematary, which the actual Pet Sematary, which is an Indian graveyard that does not exist in real life. They bury the dog comes back to life. Of course, it's attracted to the one that buried it. You bury your own, it goes back to Drew. And that's when this stuff starts to happen, where they go, the story's told, Sheriff Gus shows up and starts beating on him, and this is his stepson. Starts beating on him and stuff. The dog attacks him and basically tears his throat out, aka Cujo style, basically. So they do the same thing. They take him up to the Pet Sematary, they bury him, and sure enough, you get rinse and repeat type of stuff here. This is a good early 90s film. I'm a Gen Xer, so this is a straight Gen X Halloween horror film. Think of Deadites a little bit, except these are Pet Sematary-ites. You know, you take them here, you bury your own, they come back to life. It comes to a great climactic thing where, Gus comes back, Sheriff Gus comes back. He takes out a little bit of spoilers here, that's fine here with this film. It's still highly rewatchable in my opinion. He kills his wife and his stepson, and he digs up off of Jeff's request. Jeff's actress mother takes her to the Pet Sematary, and sure enough, you kind of know what the ending is to this film. It's a cool ending. I like the music here, the fall atmosphere, the Halloween atmosphere. This was a good release by Scream Factory. Has some good special features in the back here. Talking to Edward Furlong, that was a great interview. Talking to the uh, special effects person. He talks too fast. He's kind of annoying. Interview with Clancy Brown as well. You have audio commentary with director Mary Lambert. That's always cool when you get commentary by the director. Theatrical trailer, kind of bare bones a little bit, but it's still a great release. I like this one a lot. I give this a 7.5 out of 10. It's definitely a fun one. So the budget was 8 million. The opening weekend it did 4.8 million. Worldwide 17 million. So not too shabby for this little gem of a sequel here. So what do you all think of Pet Sematary 2? If you are, put your comments in the comment section. You know what you all think of this film. If you like what you see here, hit that like, hit that subscribe, do all that other cool stuff. If you like what you see here, I am Black Glove Reviews. Happy Halloween, everybody. Y'all have a good one. Rest in peace, guy. I love you, caveman. I'll talk to you all next time.